All right, here we go. This one is, let's see, Operation Torchlight, July 1941. This will be the U.S. and KMT. No, not U.S. and KMT. Commonwealth and Free French. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I've been trying to plan out moves for both of them. Let's start off with tech rolls for the Commonwealth. Still only two major factories for them, so let's see if they can go for their two techs they've been working on: wartime economy and improved factories. So let's go first. Wartime economy, 7 or higher. That's an 8. That's good. And improved factories, 7 or higher. That's a 2. No good. So getting closer on wartime economy at stage 3. All right. So let's go over to the board and look at some combat movements. So we'll start in the Atlantic. In the Atlantic, we have no combat movements. Taking things a little slower. But in the Pacific, we do. So we have 3 combats. First one, oh, I didn't show my purchases. Stupid. All right, so here's the purchases. Where's my stick? The UK, they're going to buy 2 fighters for 20, and they're going to buy 2 infantry and 2 marines for 14. That's all 34 of their bucks. The Far East Command is going to spend 8 to drop another minor factory in Calcutta, so they can get 2 units per turn. With their factory that's already there, they're going to buy a transport, and then they're also going to buy a militia. The Anzac is going to lend lease a submarine to the KMT. Once again, I don't have so many sculpts painted for KMT, so I'll use US stuff and just put roundel underneath of it. And they're going to save their last buck. All right, so back to the Pacific. This angle should be enough for us to see everything. So first off is attack here on Dutch New Guinea. We have 2 infantry are going to try to take out that militia. Second is this sub in 98. It's going to move 1, 2, 3 up here into 54 and try to convoy raid, not the Reiki line, which is no longer active, but the Tokyo line, which is worth 5. And the third attack is we're going to take, let's see, down here we've got 2 infantry in southern, Cochin, China. We're going to try with these 2 Gurkhas, and then this plane is going to move 1, 2. So we've got 2 Gurkhas and a fighter against 2 infantry. That is it for combat moves. Let's get to rolling. So I'm just zooming in on the box. I don't think we need to move the units over to the battle board. So let's do the easy thing first, and we will convoy raid. Red is the attacker, black is the defender. +2 because it's a regular sub. And we take off 2 IPPs. So I take yellow chips and I put them right on the board. So I'll put those on the line to show that 2 out of the 5 are gone. All right. Next, let's go to the first attack, which is 2 infantry at 2 attacking 1 militia at 2. It is a jungle, but there's no penalty for infantry attacking in the jungle, so I'll take my 2 infantry black and his militia yellow, and we'll roll it all together. Everything is at 2 or less. And here we go. 12s and 2 5s. That's a miss. Try it again. 3 almost, and 12 and 11. So enough miss again. There's my 2, and he got a 6. So the Far East Command will, let's make sure I got a roundel here somewhere. They will take over Papua New Guinea Dutch New Guinea from the Japanese. That's worth 1 IPP. So Japan will go down to 23, and Far East Command will go from 15 to 16. Next, the interesting one. So I've got 2 Gurkhas that are at still attacking at a 2, I do believe. I don't know why I keep forgetting. So the Gurkhas attack at 2, and that's it. And then the fighter attacks at a 6. We'll grab another yellow die for the 2 infantry that are defending. I'm just making sure for jungle territory, it's -2 to attacking and defending vehicle class units, which I don't have any. And all land movements have their movement reduced to 1. No blitz. All right, so we got the 2 yellow dice defending at 4, the 2 black dice for the infantry attacking at 2, and the red die for the fighter at 6. And I lost the red die. All right, so look at that. We have misses all around, 5 and 6, and 10, 9, and 11. Let's go again. And looks like he got 1 hit, and I missed all around. And, oh man, I'll try one more round, and if I lose my fighter, I'll be really upset. I didn't, so he's got a 6 and a 9. I've got an 11 and 5, so he loses 1, and we go again. Got him with the 6, and he missed with a 6, and I missed with a 7. So we win the battle with 1 Gurkha and 1 fighter remaining. All right, so sorry for that. Let's come over here. Let's go ahead and get another Far East Command roundel. So these 2 guys are dead. Get that off there. Get that roundel off. Get a Far East command 1 in there. Take off the chip under the Gurkha. And that's worth 1. So the Japanese will go from 23 to 22, and the Far East Command will go from 16 to 17. All right, so now we are into non-combat movements. Make sure I look at this right. All right, so this fighter, he'll actually just go 1, 2 right back to Malay or Malaya. Everything else, let's take these 2 infantry from Bengal and move them forward to Burma. And what the heck? We'll take 2 more infantry, move them over to Bengal. And take a chip off and put a sculpt back on the top. Like that. All right. This stuff stays where it was. Oh, wait. Why did I put the Far East Command there? That's not Far East Command. That's Anzac. So Anzac goes up from 7 to 8, and the Far East Command stays at 16, not 17. All right. Got those done. This all stays. The plane moved. That stays. That stays. Let's move this fleet here. That's in 83. It's going to go off the major port there. 1, 2, 3 up into the Bay of Bengal, Sea Zone 87. And since I'm over here already, I might as well place some units. Oops, you couldn't even see that. So the transport's going to get built right in there in 87. The extra factory will get built there in Calcutta, and this militia will get placed in Sarawak. As far as the Anzac is concerned, they let's see, zoom out just a little bit. So they are going to produce down here, and they're going to go straight up and deliver to the port here in Rehi. So there is a KMT sub in C Zone 54 now. All right, this side of the board's done. Let's go over to this side here. Change the angle just a little. All right, so the fighter that's in London is going to go out to the Midlands. The two Marines will stay in London. And I guess everything else will pretty much stay the same. We're going to build 2 more Marines and 2 fighters in London. Get those there. So there's 5 Marines there now. I'll chip that out later. And then we're going to build our 2 infantry. Those are going to go up into northern England to make 5 infantry up there now. All right. And that is it, I do believe. All right. So for income, the UK is at 26. So let's come over here. UK is at 26, and they have all 7 of their NOs. So they'll end up collecting 33. The Far East Command is at 16, and they have their +2, so they'll have 18 for next round. 3, 5, 18. And the Far East Command is at 8, plus they get their bonus 2. And they saved 1, so they'll collect 10 and add it to their extra 1, so they have 11 for next turn. All right, next for the French, pretty simple for their turn. They are going to spend $8 on a minor factory and save the other 4. So take that 8 off. For their movements, they are not going to move anything. They'll just stay right where they're at. I think, yes, looks right. But we're going to build this minor factory over here in Morocco, where there's currently 5 infantry and 1 militia. I think that is it for their turn. Yes. So we will... just trying to make sure I see everything right. That's it. If you need a review of anything, you know, like here, 5 Marines and 2 fighters in London, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fighters, a seaplane, an AA, and I don't know how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry in the Midlands, 5 infantry in Northern England, 1 infantry in Scotland, militia in Ireland. Quite a fleet there with 28 units, I think, not including transports. No, not 20. That's 28's with the fighters and stuff that could go in. Yeah, that's it. And then over here in off of Calcutta. You got a transport, a destroyer, 2 battleships, and then a light cruiser and a destroyer from Anzac. All right, I will end it there, and next up will be Italy. So good luck to the veteran. Cheers.